channel, and today, in the spirit of Christmas, I filmed this Cranberry Gold Cutcrease. Yes, yes. So, Merry Christmas to you all and your family. And if you would like to see how I got this look, keep on watching. Okay, you guys, so I did my other eye and my eyebrows off camera. My skin is already moisturized, and I am taking LA Girls Pro Conceal in the shade Fawn to use that as a eyeshadow base. Now using my fingers to blend it out, as I do not want the beauty blender to take away from the product. Now setting that concealer with Mary Kay's Mineral Foundation Powder in the shade Bronze 2. I am taking a eyeshadow brush from Mary Kay to set the concealer. I am patting the powder into the concealer and not swiping it over the eye, as I needed to go into or just set with the concealer, I guess. Now going in with my favorite palette, Morphe 3502 palette, and I am taking the shade Orb as a transition color. I am putting that all over the crease, and I will be taking that a little higher than my normal crease, as I will be creating a new crease, as I do have hooded eyes, so I have to ensure all those colors go up into the arch to create that new crease. Now going in with a Blaze, I am using that to just to start off the mixture to get that cranberry shade. And again, I am taking all these crease shadows up a little under my brow bone to create a new crease. Going in with Brave to deepen up my crease a little bit, I am taking Morphe MB46. This is a small crease brush, and I am just using that to get into the crease. Now going in with BH Cosmetics blending brush. The number on the brush is, the number came off the brush, but it's the blending brush, and it's a brush set from BH Cosmetics. Going in with Muddy from the Morphe, from the same palette, and I am taking that on my outer V and also into my crease, as this will be a half cut crease. Now blending that in with the BH Cosmetics blending brush. You have to make sure to blend all these colors together, as you don't want the harsh lines, you want a nice clean transition. Now taking a flat shader brush, I'm taking a little of the black shade Wiz from the same palette, and I'm putting that on my outer V. I put a little too much, so it came out way too dark than I really wanted it to be. So I am taking Morphe's G13 blending brush just to blend out that black shade and to get everything blended. Going back in with Morphe's MB46 blending brush. I went back in with a Blaze just to bring back the transition shades, as the darker colors kind of drowned out the transition shades. So going back in with BH Cosmetics blending brush to blend it all together. Now it's time to cut the crease, the hardest part. I am using the same concealer from LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Fawn, and I am trying to get this line as precise as possible. You could see that I am taking it above my natural crease, as when you are doing a cut crease, you need to be able to see that cut crease when you look up. So because I have hooded eyes, I had to create a new crease. Be sure to get that concealer all over where you will be applying your lid color. You guys, this is always the hardest part for me when doing a cut crease. Now I am blending out the edges of the concealer into the outer V colors just to get rid of that harsh line. Now going in with the shade Pure from the same palette, and I'm putting that everywhere everywhere that I put the concealer. Be sure to get as close to that line as possible. I made a mistake here, guys. Be sure to set your concealer when you are doing a cut crease. I totally forgot to do that. I don't know how I forgot, but I forgot. And because I forgot, my lids kept creasing. And I do have hooded eyes, like I said before, so that kind of made it worse. Going back in with Morphe G13 brush to blend out the corner of okay, you guys, so going in with strobing and highlight palette from Absolute New York, and I am taking the gold highlighter shade in that palette under my brow bone, and I'm just blending that in with the crease shade. Now taking a wet wipe just to clean up that line a little bit. And to also wipe off the fallout shadows from my face. Now taking Mary Kay's foundation primer to prime my face. Going in with Mary Kay's liquid foundation in the shade Bronze 4. I am taking a damp beauty blender just to apply that to my skin. I just damp the beauty blender with water. You could also use MAC Fix Plus. Be sure to also take your foundation on your neck, as you don't want your face and your neck to be two different colors. Going back in with LA Girls Pro Conceal in the shade Fawn to highlight my under eyes, my nose, my forehead, and Cupid's bow. Taking a damp beauty blender, the same beauty blender, to blend out that foundation, the concealer. I use the same beauty blender to kind of get the concealer to blend in with my foundation as well. Now taking Ben Nye's banana powder on a powder brush from the BH Cosmetics brush set. I'm not 100% sure of the name of this brush set. If I do find the name, I will put it in the description box. I think I already said that. I'm just using the banana powder to set my highlighted areas. I am not using too much as I don't want that white cast. Going back in with the Strobing and Contour Palette by Absolute New York, and I am taking the darkest contour color just to contour my cheekbones, my forehead, my nose, and my chin. I am taking a small contour brush from the BH Cosmetics palette. These brushes do not have names, they came with numbers, and the numbers were rubbed off as I have had this brush set for about 2 years now. So going in with Mary Kay's Mineral Foundation Powder just to blend out the banana powder and contour shades, as well as set the other areas that I did not set with the banana powder. Now for the under eyes. I am using the shade What shade did I use again? Okay, I'm using the shade Brave and also Ablaze, just to get that smoky under eye look. Now, lining my waterline with a black eyeliner pencil from Black Radiance. Now taking Mary Kay's Lash Lengthening Mascara in the shade 4K08. My lashes were giving me a hard time. Like, I'm about to switch to hair glue. Like, lash glue is not cutting it for me. Now it's time for highlight. I am taking the two highlighting shades from the Absolute New York palette, and I'm just highlighting my cheekbones and all the highlighted areas pretty much. I am also taking those two shades on my inner corners, just to highlight my inner corners pretty much. You guys, I love this highlight, and it's a drugstore highlight. Now going in with, what is the name of this pencil? It is a lip liner in the shade Plum. I just use that to outline my lips to prepare for the shades and to get that clean line. Now I am taking NYX cream lipstick, well, liquid suede cream lipstick in the shade LSCL 12, I guess. Oh, it's in the shade Vintage, and I am applying that all over. And then I took NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream and went over that Vintage shade just to get the cranberry color. There we go. And time to set the face with NYX Matte Finish Setting Spray. Okay guys, that is it for this video. And if you liked this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I want to thank you guys so much for the support that I have been getting thus far. And I really, really, really appreciate each and every one of you. So that's it, guys. And happy holidays. And